The journey of an entrepreneur is sometimes not obvious. There's some good days, and as well, there's some bad days. Now, the most important thing is to keep your eyes on the prize. And this is where resilience becomes quite important, a vacuum. Now, an entrepreneur today began somewhere and is somewhere today because of the ability to build that resilience. Take a look.
The many know me are the kickboxer, MMA fighter, and a martial artist. But I'm as well a sports physiotherapist. I started kickboxing way back. That is like 15 years back. So when I returned back from Iraq, reaching in Uganda, I found there was kickboxing. So I put on the side other disciplines I was doing, and I concentrated on kickboxing. Here we are. This is a wellness center. Basically, it's a wellness center that works on people with difficulties like injuries, muscle problems. We have a clinic here for physiotherapy, and I think we have a training camp, not only for civilians, but for also professional fighters. It's so unfortunate that some of the people, after retirement, you find them on the street doing nothing, asking for help. I don't wish to be the same. And as I said, I always want to be youthful. I always want to be beneficial, useful to my nation. I looked at starting this wellness center. Not only that in the sport, but I see so many people going through hardships in offices because of being unhealthy, being unfit. Of course, when you come here, you have all the training with the professionals, with the qualified physiotherapists. Don't expect like the way others people normally go to the gyms and they get out of the gym crying because of pain, crying because of injuries. Here you're going to be training with professionals. Once guys come here, they kill all the stress from here. He spends the whole day hitting the bag, hitting the pads, doing sparring. And every day he comes here, he gains something. He doesn't go back the same. Me starting this wellness center is one of giving back to my nation. Another thing, I'm doing the sensitization about the sickle cell anemia. Like when you come here to support the Lionheart Wellness Center, there is a package you're giving back to the awareness of sickle cell anemia. Of course, how we managed to run this is minding about time. When a client books the particular time, we always make it to that time. Another thing, we always make sure what we're giving is what exactly the client needs. And of course, in everything you have to have integrity. With no integrity, you can't make it. Through this wellness center, of course, there have been divine connections. I've been able to meet with so different people, and of course, different people always come with different ideas. Of course, people who saw me way back, I'm not the same. I also drive myself. I have where I sleep. I have a good friend. I'm also living a good life. As the way of creating job opportunities, already in Under Lionheart management, we already have a team of over 12 people. And when you go to the Wellness Center also has over 6 employees. And I'm looking at the blood fights. The blood fights are going to be creating job opportunities for fellow kickboxers, because they're going to be a series of fighters that's going to be running. And of course, all those fighters are going to be paid. Even the event companies are going to be employed. Future plans starts from tomorrow. We want to groom fighters. Of course, Masculina Training Center, a wellness center, is going to be a place that's going to be hosting all international fighters. You want fighters like Adesanyas also coming to train from here.
Honestly, there's no way you're not going to be getting it easy to remove the middleman position until we have systems in place. You see, where our farmers lost, when the cooperatives died, the cooperatives used to be the strength because you'll have so many cooperatives. There are those for marketing, there are those that will be for credit, and basically we only have the savings and credit cooperatives now. Whatever happened to the marketing cooperatives is a big challenge. That's how farmers have lost. But you remember, we still believe our economy sits heavily on agriculture. Agriculture is the biggest employer. How? Now that means the farmer needed to be a winner. And that's why we will have guaranteed food security if we have a winning farmer, because farmers are able to go commercial. The majority of our farmers are producing for mere consumption. And therefore, that's why many of our factories are failing. You have heard about the sugar cane factories that are coming, the sugar factories that have challenges with supply of raw materials. And now, how do we get the farmer to be in the center? First of all, we must be able to support production. And I see government is doing a lot in that. But when it comes to the market now, you now find middlemen coming in. But why do middlemen come in? Because the systems do not connect. You don't find the entire value chain being responded to. There's more money either in production or more money is put somewhere at the end. So the mismatch in reasonably aligning the entire value chain to connect, so that if one is into production, we have the marketing ready, we have people who will go beyond the farms.
Many of us are migrating online. Business there is booming. But with booming business, there are also people with all manner of vices that are looking at taking advantage of our operations in that space. That's why today it is very, very important to be keen and aware of some critical cybersecurity tips.
Well, most of you might be familiar with the word cybersecurity, but you don't actually know what cybersecurity means. Cybersecurity simply refers to a body of technologies, systems, processes, or procedures designed to protect data. They can be programs, devices, systems from any kind of attack, from any kind of damage, all unauthorized access. Anyone out there can ask themselves, who needs cybersecurity? Well, what you should know is everyone connected to the internet needs cybersecurity. Giving an example of individual device users, it can be a phone, any gadget, it can be a tablet, it can be a laptop. You can use it to connect to the internet, and imagine your data is attacked and you have important data on that phone. It might be like credit card information, passwords, and you don't want anyone out there to know that information. And in case you're attacked, or someone hacks into your device, you're going to lose this information. This is where cybersecurity comes in. Going to companies or big organizations, you have a big management system and the company runs on all that data. Imagine someone hacks your system and you lose everything as a company. How is it going to impact you as a company? There are different threats that call for cybersecurity. For example, we have malware, and this can include Trojan horses, viruses and worms, spyware and malicious software. All these can be used to hack into your data, your systems in your organization or on your devices. Other types of threats can include backdoors. These can be used to insert as well malicious software in your systems. Form jacking, where malicious code can be inserted into online forms like registration forms. There can be documents, Google documents. So all those documents you can use to capture information can be used, or they can be a threat, and you need cybersecurity. Tips on how to protect against cybersecurity. Regularly update your software and operating systems. Well, this will give you access to new security patches, and it can protect you, or it will protect you from cyber attack. Secondly, use antivirus softwares like Kaspersky, McAfee, and others. Do not open links from unknown senders or unknown websites. Do not open emails from unknown senders as well. Use strong passwords and always remember to change them regularly. Remember, you're protecting your data against any cyber attack. Avoid using unsecure Wi-Fi networks in public places.
That's all we had for you on this week's edition of Money and Markets. Thank you for being part of the show. Now, from me and team, we'd like to wish you a very good evening. However, we'd like to keep the conversation going, so drop us a line on the addresses on your screen. Let's have this going. Until next time, have a good evening. God bless.